Are you wondering about the latest changes to Social Security disability benefits? If you or a loved one rely on Supplemental Security Income SSI, Social Security Disability Insurance SSDI, or even Veterans Affairs VA benefits, it's crucial to stay informed about the upcoming changes. Big updates are coming this July and August that could impact your monthly payments, and you don't want to miss out on what's happening. Starting this summer, Social Security disability beneficiaries are set to see a significant boost in their payments. That's right, a $1,400 increase in benefits for many Americans who depend on these vital resources to make ends meet. Whether you're dealing with the hardships of a disability or serving our country through the VA, understanding how this change affects you can help you plan ahead. But what's behind this increase? And what does it really mean for you? The SSA has been working to adjust payments to keep pace with the rising costs of living. With inflation putting a strain on many households, this boost aims to help cover those extra expenses that seem to keep growing. However, these changes aren't automatic, and some people may find they need to take steps to ensure they're getting the full benefit. Navigating the complexities of SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits can be confusing, and it's important to know exactly when these adjustments will take effect and how they'll affect your finances. Starting in July, those who qualify will see the extra $1,400 reflected in their payments. It's a significant sum for many, and it could provide relief in areas like healthcare, utilities, and everyday living expenses. But while the news is positive, there are always details to consider. For instance, not all beneficiaries will see this increase right away, and it's important to verify your eligibility and payment schedule. Whether you're a senior trying to navigate this complex system or a caregiver for someone who is, understanding these changes is key to ensuring you don't miss out on any financial support you're entitled to. In this video, we'll dive deep into the specifics of the $1,400 boost, what you need to know about the upcoming payment changes, and how you can stay ahead of any potential issues. If you want to make sure you're getting the full benefits you deserve, stick around. This is information you can't afford to miss. Understanding the $1,400 boost in SSA disability benefits. What you need to know. As we get deeper into the changes happening with Social Security disability benefits, it's important to take a step back and understand why these adjustments are being made. For many seniors, veterans, and individuals with disabilities, the monthly benefits provided by Social Security, Supplemental Security Income SSI, and Social Security Disability Insurance SSDI are essential lifelines. These benefits help pay for everything from daily living expenses, food, and utilities to covering the costs of medical care and necessary treatments. So when changes to these benefits are announced, it's more than just numbers on a page. It's about ensuring financial stability and peace of mind. For years, these benefits have been adjusted regularly to keep up with inflation and the rising cost of living. While it's not always the case, there are times when these changes can be significant, like this upcoming boost. The $1,400 increase isn't just a random adjustment. It's a result of rising living costs, including higher expenses for healthcare, food, housing, and other necessities. The truth is, these increases are not only necessary, but long overdue for many who are struggling to get by. Now, let's talk specifics. This summer, beneficiaries of SSA Disability, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits will see an extra $1,400 added to their monthly payments. But the big question is, how will you know if you're eligible for this increase? And when will it start showing up in your payments? Let's break down the details so you know exactly what to expect. How does the $1,400 boost affect you? To begin with, it's important to understand how the $1,400 increase will be distributed. For those who receive Social Security Disability Insurance (SSDI), this increase will be a significant relief. SSDI payments are based on your earnings history before you became disabled, which means the amount you receive can vary depending on your work history. For some people, the amount they receive from SSDI can be on the lower side, making it harder to meet monthly expenses. With the new boost, those individuals may see a substantial improvement in their financial situation. But it's not just SSDI recipients who stand to benefit from the increase. Supplemental Security Income SSI recipients will also see this adjustment. SSI is a needs-based program, which means the benefits are intended for individuals who have limited income and resources. Many of those who rely on SSI are seniors or individuals with severe disabilities who have no other means of financial support. For these individuals, the extra $1,400 could make a world of difference, helping them cover medical expenses, transportation costs, and even basic living needs. And let's not forget about the Veterans Affairs VA beneficiaries. Veterans who are disabled due to service-connected injuries or conditions are eligible for benefits through the VA. For those veterans who are eligible for these benefits, the $1,400 increase will be added to their monthly payments as well. This can provide much-needed financial relief for veterans who have already given so much for their country and are now facing additional challenges due to their disabilities. But with all these changes happening, it's critical to stay informed about the timeline of these adjustments. The good news is, if you're eligible for the boost, it will start showing up in your payments by July or August of this year. The exact timing can vary depending on your payment schedule, so it's a good idea to check with the Social Security Administration (SSA) or the Veterans Affairs Office to confirm when you can expect to see the increase. Why is this boost happening now? To understand the impact of this $1,400 boost, it's important to know why these changes are occurring in the first place. Over the past few years, inflation has become a major issue for everyone, especially for people living on fixed incomes. The cost of living has been steadily rising, which means everything from groceries and gas to medical care and housing costs have gone up. For many people who rely on Social Security Disability, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, their monthly payments have remained relatively stagnant, leaving them struggling to keep up with the increasing costs. One of the primary reasons for the $1,400 boost is to help bridge that gap. The Social Security Administration and the VA recognize that the current benefits are not enough to keep up with inflation and the rising costs of living. By providing a one-time boost of $1,400, they are offering financial relief to help beneficiaries cover the additional costs they face. While this increase may not be enough to completely offset the rising cost of living, it's certainly a step in the right direction and a much-needed financial cushion for many Americans. How to prepare for the boost? Now that you know the boost is coming, it's essential to prepare for it. First, check your current benefit amounts. If you haven't already, it's a good idea to log into your Social Security or Veterans Affairs account and take a look at your payment history. This will help you determine if you're eligible for the increase and get an idea of when you can expect it to show up. If you receive benefits through the SSA or VA, it's also important to make sure your contact information is up to date. If there's a delay in processing, or if they need to reach you for any reason, having current information on file will help avoid potential complications. Additionally, reviewing your financial situation and planning ahead can help you make the most of the extra funds when they arrive. Whether you need to pay off bills, invest in healthcare, or take care of necessary expenses, the $1,400 boost is an opportunity to improve your financial well-being. One of the most important steps you can take is to stay in touch with the SSA or VA to get the most accurate and up-to-date information. These organizations are always available to help answer any questions you have about your benefits, and they can provide guidance on how to maximize the impact of this increase. What to do if you don't see the boost right away. Although the $1,400 boost will begin arriving in July and August, it's possible that not everyone will see the increase immediately. If you're eligible but don't see the extra funds in your first payment, don't panic. It could take a little time for the adjustment to be reflected in your payments. If you don't see the increase after a few weeks, it's important to reach out to the Social Security Administration or the Veterans Affairs Office. They can verify whether your payment schedule is correct and help you troubleshoot any potential issues. Additionally, if you notice that you're not receiving the correct amount, it's important to notify the relevant agency as soon as possible to ensure that any discrepancies are resolved quickly. The importance of staying informed. In today's world, staying informed is more important than ever, especially when it comes to financial matters like Social Security Disability, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. These benefits provide critical support to millions of Americans, and understanding the changes and updates that are happening can help you make better decisions for your financial future. While the $1,400 increase is a welcome change, it's just one part of a larger picture. The landscape of Social Security and Veterans Affairs benefits is always evolving, and staying ahead of these changes can ensure you continue to get the most out of your benefits. Whether it's learning about cost of living adjustments, eligibility changes, or new programs being rolled out, taking the time to educate yourself can empower you to make the best decisions for you and your family. The bottom line: a bright future for beneficiaries. So, what does all this mean for you? The bottom line is that the $1,400 boost to SSA Disability Benefits, SSI, SSDI, and VA payments is a positive change that will help many people in need. Whether you're a senior citizen, a disabled veteran, or someone living with a disability, this increase offers much-needed financial relief that can ease the strain of rising living costs. It's important to take the time to understand these changes, verify your eligibility, and make sure your payments are being processed correctly. While no one can predict the future, this $1,400 boost is a step in the right direction for millions of Americans who depend on these critical benefits. With inflation continuing to rise, it's clear that more needs to be done to support individuals who are struggling to make ends meet. But for now, this boost provides an immediate solution to help offset some of the financial pressures people are facing. In the end, knowing that this extra support is coming your way can bring some peace of mind in what are often stressful and uncertain times. Whether you use the funds to cover immediate expenses or save for future needs, the boost in payments will make a difference in your life. Stay informed, check your benefits, and reach out if you have questions. The more you know, the better prepared you'll be to make the most of these changes.